What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and welcome to my first episode of my FIFA 14 Borussia Dortmund career mode. So guys, obviously I've chosen Borussia Dortmund. So firstly, I would just like to apologise if this is not the team you wanted to see. I'm sorry, I really am. Obviously you can't make everyone happy, and hopefully in the next career mode we can do a career mode of your choosing. But this season, we're going to be playing as Borussia Dortmund. I can't wait to play with them. We're going to the German league. We've only done one German career mode, which was with Bayern Munich, and that was a long time ago. That was before I got the Xbox when I was playing on the 360 of FIFA 14. So, let's get into this episode. So, they want us to win the league, which is not out of the question. Reach the final of domestic cup and reach the semis in the Champions League. It's going to be interesting to see how we do in the league, because there are a lot of good teams. Obviously Bayern Munich, Schalke, Hamburg, Wolfsburg. There's a lot of good teams, a lot of solid teams as well in the lower tier. So guys, make sure to leave a like if you're to support this series. If you'd like to see more episodes, that's really where it goes. So, in this episode, I just wanted to say that there's one match, actually, matter of fact, and it's against, who's it against? Augsburg, I think, or Augsburg, I can't remember. Hang on. Augsburg, yep, I was right, okay. So, basically, we're going through here, and we're sending players up for transfers and short-term loans. So guys, this is just a little hint. If you have problems loaning out your players, but for some reason in FIFA 14, unlike other FIFAs, you barely can loan out players. I don't know why that is. If you do a loan for a season, but if you go for a short-term loan, they have a higher chance of going out, and you can loan them out 2 times in a season, so then it becomes a season loan. So we have a lot of good players at Borussia Dortmund. Obviously, our main 2 strikers, we've got Robert Levin, Dosti, and Patrice-Emerick Aubameyang. Obviously, in that centre attacking mid role, we're probably going to play Mkhitaryan. I would like to bring Shinji Kagawa back to Borussia Dortmund, but we'll just have to see about that. Obviously, on the left-hand side, we've got Marco Reus. And just talk about Robert Lewandowski. It's going to be interesting to see how he's going to do at playing with Borussia Dortmund, because I did sign him with my Barcelona career mode, and he became an assisting sort of striker. Now, first things first, I did need to sign a new goalkeeper, and I thought Stegen would be a perfect candidate for that option, because Wonderfella is a little bit old, and I thought I might as well, I was going to either buy David De Gea or Zoet, who plays for Ajax, I do believe. He was really good in my Southampton career mode, but I felt we have a little bit of money to spend, and Stegen is such a good player, and he does play for Borussia Mönchengladbach, or he did. 15 million is probably a little bit expensive, but he's 21 years of age, and if we do season 2 of the Borussia Dortmund career mode, he's just going to go up in stats. We're currently playing a 3-4-1-2. Now, guys, I have a couple of strikers because I did want to bring another striker and another winger into the team now. Bas Dost, who plays for Wolfsburg. He's 24 years of age, and he's relatively cheap. And I thought, right, I could have bought Benteke for 30 million or Javier Hernandez. I only could bring in one player. And I feel that Blazkowski is kind of old, so we do need a replacement right mid, essentially. And just basically, Bas Dost is a 76 overall. He's 6'4", so he's an absolute beast in height-wise. And basically, we have Aubameyang, we have Robert Lewandowski, and we have, obviously, Reus. And I'm going to spot it here. We do have Alexis Sanchez I'm going to sign. So he's fairly young, and I think that eliminates Wolfsburg as well as their main striker. Now, Alexis Sanchez is an absolute beast. When I played him in my Barcelona career mode, he did play exceptionally well, but unfortunately he just didn't make that first team, and I've always wanted to play with Alexis Sanchez, so in this career mode we're going to be giving him a first team spot. 20 million, that's an absolute bargain for the 24-year-old. He can play as, I think he can play as a striker or a centre forward, but he can fit really well. Currently we'll just pop him on the bench because basically, I wanted to give Blaz the first couple of seasons. But he can play as a right wing, a left wing, and a centre forward. So that centre forward is really a striker. But obviously, we've got Sahin. I don't want to say that so weirdly. Sahin and Gundogan in the midfield. We're going to be holding it up. Mkhitaryan is going to be my main cam, so I'll try to bring Shinji Kagawa back. But I was thinking about bringing Shinji Kagawa back to Borussia Dortmund. Obviously, he's very much out of favour with Manchester United. I really wanted to bring him back, but I feel like we didn't really need another centre mid. We needed more of a winger because Blazkowski is obviously he's kind of old, so we might have to sell him in January or at the start of the next season. So we needed more of a winger to rotate with him. We have Sahin on loan, and we obviously have Bender, who is a good replacement mid for that. So we did get an offer here for Werder Bremen for the 24-year-old. Now, obviously got a offer from Matt Hummels from Manchester City, and there's no way in hell I'm selling Matt Hummels. He is a solid player. Obviously, we've got an abundance of defenders. I don't need to bring any more. Then we've got Matt Hummels. We've got Socrates. We have, Piszczek. We've got so many talented players. Subotic as well. Like, that's my three centre-backs, obviously. I don't know, once again, Piszczek is a little bit old. Whether or not we'll sell him in this season, we'll just have to see. But it actually worked out well that we bought Alexis Sanchez, and Jakub Blazkowski ended up picking up an injury, so that means Sanchez can get his first team role. So I must have had an inkling or something to sign Sanchez because it actually worked out quite well. So guys, make sure to leave a like on this career mode to support my channel. I do put a lot of effort into these FIFA videos, and basically encourages me to upload more if you leave a like and leave good feedback. But above all, put in the comment section down below players you'd like me to sign. I've signed a winger. I've signed a goalkeeper that we don't really need anymore. We obviously got Langerak, who is an Australian beast. Schmelz, I did get an offer for him to go to Sevilla, and I think that's a good idea for him. If she did Stefan and we need another defender, we can also bring him back. Robert Lewandowski is a hot topic at Borussia Dortmund, and a lot of clubs like Chelsea, Bayern Munich are trying to get his services. But I don't really want to sell him because I wanted to test him out in his own sort of team. Because back to the Barcelona career mode, for some reason you'd think that Messi, the smaller, quicker player, will be feeding the solid, stronger, probably a better finesse sort of player. And especially because he's a right-hand striker. I don't know, I prefer to play with right-hand players, right foot players in FIFA. So I always have that bias of going to the certain corners of the screen. So you'd think that Robert Lewandowski will be smashing it, but it was actually fucking Messi who ended up scoring so many goals, which, I don't know, whatever floats your boat. So, obviously we got Aubameyang, who is so fucking fast, and I really can't wait to play with him as well. We've got a lot of good players at Borussia Dortmund. I'm hoping we can win the league, but obviously it's going to be a hard one. Benzema actually signed for Bayern Munich, so now Bayern Munich have that main man up front. They obviously have Mandzukic on the bench as well, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So, God, Bayern Munich are going to be an absolute threat this season. Thiago Silva actually signed for Manchester United, which once again is just going to make us hard if we come up against them in the Champions League. They've got a lot of quality players up front. Wayne Rooney, Van Persie, Juan Mata, and having Thiago Silva in the defense, that really just does strengthen that. But we do have our first match in the Bundesliga, and I cannot wait to show it for you guys. So guys, if you do have a dislike, let me know why. All constructive criticism is welcome in the comment section down below. How am I going to better myself as a YouTuber if I don't take on constructive feedback? So guys, nice little, nearly a bicycle attempt there, but Marco Reus shot goes wide, and I've played with Marco Reus in so many career modes, but I've never actually played with him in his own skin, the Borussia Dortmund colours, so it's going to be very interesting. Reus nearly starts off the scoring, but it was Robert Lewandowski to come clear, the Polish international, and instantly when I started playing with Robert, he feels like a different player. I don't know what it is. I've played with Robert Lewandowski at, I do believe I played with him at, it might have been my Bayern Munich career mode. I've played with him a lot on FIFA, but I've only played one full career mode with him at Bayern Munich, Barcelona. I've just done so many career mode, guys. Apologise, but him at Borussia Dortmund it just feels right. And really, we didn't even need to do that much with the team. Mkhitaryan, the Armenian beast, and he's got a really good amount of stats, and he's got a really good overall. So I'm surprised I have not picked him up in any other career modes. Like, God damn, I think he has 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, or it's either vice versa. But he is an absolute beast as a centre attacking mid, and probably in this game he's a better player than Shinji Kagawa. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that is. But if there are any other players you'd like me to sign, let me know before the next episode, because I would imagine that I have the transfer deadline date in that. So if I don't sign the players you'd like to see in this window, hopefully we can sign in January. So now that we've signed a winger, we've signed a striker, and we've signed a goalkeeper, we don't really have anyone in particular. Maybe a centre attacking mid. Let me know if you want to see Shinji Kagawa, because you might not want to. Patrice Emmerich Aubameyang just misses the header, but we're going ham against Augsburg, and Marco Reus tries to get up on the score sheet. Mkhitaryan just running over the goalkeeper there, and Augsburg were trying to mount an attack. Robert Levin, Dosti, nice 1-2 passing with Aubameyang, and he gets on the foot here, puts it in the top right-hand corner, and that goal just, like, I don't know what it is, Robert and Borussia, playing with Borussia Dortmund, it just works well. Him and Aubameyang up front. Aubameyang's quick and got a cracking shot, so they're not relying on each other for pace, because they're both pretty pacey. So guys, we're coming to the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Robert Lewandowski scored 2 on his debut, picking up 1 assist, and Mkhitaryan picked up 1 goal himself and ended up picking up 2 assists. Absolutely fantastic first episode. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you are enjoying it, and above all, make sure to go out and have a fantastic rest after watching this video. Thank you very much, guys. Goodbye.